Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the United Way. Manchester United 3, Arsenal 1. What a game. Such an enjoyable game for us United fans. Rashford with 2 goals and Anthony got his debut goal, and I think Saka got the goal for Arsenal, but that 1 goal for the Gunners was not enough. Manchester United were just too strong for them in the end, and you know what? We got the job done, and to be fair to you, wasn't easy. It wasn't the game that I'd say, oh, it was straightforward, because it really, really wasn't straightforward. I'm just so happy that we got the job done. I really, really am. I personally, I expected a draw, but I hoped for a win. Um, like it was such a good game. I don't know what to say because it was it was a game that had it was a game that basically this was a game that described where these two teams are basically at, and it described where Manchester United's at. It described where Arsenal are at. And Arsenal, listen, as I said at the start, Arsenal really haven't been tested this season, and I was right. I was right. They haven't been tested. Manchester United basically tested them out, and Arsenal just were not able for it. Arsenal weren't able for the wouldn't say pressure, but I just think I can the first 10, 20 minutes of the first half or the second half, Arsenal were all over Manchester United. I could thought this is a game that could literally go both ways. I literally thought this is a game that's going to go one way or the other. And you couldn't explain it. I thought, and the way Arsenal were playing the second half, when Manchester United were defending, I just thought, right, they're going to sit back. Teams are going to sit back. Manchester United sit back. Arsenal hit us. Manchester United were just too strong at the back. And Arsenal probably won't be able, and will agitate the team out, and we'll get a 1-1 draw over. That's what I thought. But out of nowhere, Rashford threw ball, boom, back of the net. Then it went to Christian. Then the ball to Eriksen. Eriksen had all the space in the world. Rashford was across from straight across to Rashford, back of the net, 3-1. Game was over by then. United. Yes, Leo. Ikonola says, honestly, this was a solid performance. The game plan really worked really well. It did very well. Even the subs, I was like, what? But then listen, you have to trust Ten Hag, don't you? Yeah, Leo, I wish I was wrong myself. He's at the match. I say he's very, very, very happy. I say he's going to treat himself to a nice Manchester United jersey, and rightly so. We got the job done. We beat Arsenal coming into this game. Arsenal, I think Arsenal were the favourites coming to this game, but then you just thought to yourself, Manchester United are just too strong. Look at our bench, look at the subs. Ever since we brought a few of the subs on, the team changed, and it was good. It was good, and we played well against Liverpool. This was a better performance than Liverpool. I really, really think this game today was a better performance than it was against Liverpool. Arsenal were good. Arsenal played better than Liverpool, but I just think Manchester United had the firepower to just kill them. And, Manchester United basically shot the Gunners down. We shot the Gunners down. They were top of the league. They are still top of the league. Arsenal were top on flying form. They were beaten for the first 5-6 games of the season. And then Manchester United literally just went, well, we were tested. We played against Liverpool. We were tested well. And we're going to get the job done. And we did get the job done in the end. Was it easy? No. But once we got even Arsenal equalised, I thought, this game, I don't know what way to predict this game. It was still a hard game to predict. And when we got the second goal, you just think to yourself, here we go now. Arsenal just really start firing the ball back of the net. Boom, boom, boom. Manchester United won't know what to do. And you know what? Manchester United did us proud. Again, they did us proud against Liverpool. They also did us proud against Arsenal. Now, listen, we're not going to get too carried away, but I'm just so happy that we got the win. I think let us know in the comments, by the way, our man of the match. We'll get to that in a minute. We will get the player stats, but I just want to talk about the match first. Just this game today, get Manchester United's chances getting even better and better, like to qualify for Champions League next season. Can we win a trophy this season? Is Ten Hag and will Ten Hag be the man to bring Manchester United forward to success? Personally, I know this would beat Arsenal. I'm not trying to get too carried away, but after the recent performances, it's hard not to. But I just think Ten Hag will do a better job than the recent managers we've had, like Moyes, Van Gaal. All right, Mourinho did fairly well, but did we see these performances with Mourinho? Did we actually see these performances with Mourinho? You had a few solid games You win the game, you lose, blah blah blah, back and forwards. Win, 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 win. We have Palace next Sunday in the Premier League. We have Real Sociedad, I think, on Thursday in the Europa League at Old Trafford. So obviously, I guess I suspect the team against Sociedad will be rotated a bit. You might see Dubravka, Harry Maguire, Luke Shaw, Wan-Bissaka, Casemiro might get his fourth start. Like when you look at Man United's bench today, you were still thinking to yourself, Manchester United could bring on Casemiro, Ronaldo, Alanga, Luke Shaw, Wan-Bissaka, and we had that strength on the pitch, and we had the strength off the pitch. We look at Arsenal's bench; it wasn't strong. You wouldn't look at, like, if you compared it to Man United's bench, it was Man United's bench was good. Then Arsenal had a few, they have Nketiah, Smith Rowe, they had Tierney, the new guy Vieira, Nketiah, if I haven't mentioned him already. They have a good team. Like, Arsenal are a young squad, and the reason why everyone expected the game to be fairly tight is because Arsenal are a young team. They're hungry. Even though they've won, they're still hungry. Like Manchester United, the first half, the first 10, 20 minutes, Manchester United were all over Arsenal. I think Arsenal got the goal that was disallowed. And then Arsenal came into the game fairly well, putting the pressure on. Then, Manchester United basically went on the counter, went to Sancho. Rashford slipped it to Anthony, and Anthony just tucked it in the bottom left corner. It was a good build-up goal, and then Arsenal were still at us. Even though we got the goal, Arsenal were still at us. It was still 0-0. You'd swear it was. Arsenal were still fighting Manchester United, and Manchester United kind of held off a bit when we did get the goal. We defended fairly well, I think. Once again, obviously our clean sheet, our success, success. I can't even speak because I'm so happy about the win. But we got 3 clean sheets in a row, and that's gone out the window. But I don't think it matters because we only conceded 1 goal, and we scored 3, and we got the 3 points. So it's all good. It's all good. I mean, there's nothing to worry about. I'm just so glad we got the job done. 4 wins on the bounce now. 4 wins on the bounce. That's only 1 win, but Arsenal got 5 wins on the bounce. We're only 1 win behind what Arsenal have gotten. We're 5th place at the moment. 5th place at the moment. And I think we're like a point behind 4th place or something like that. And listen, the way we started the season off, let's just say it wasn't the most exciting start to the season. It really, really wasn't an exciting start to the season. Like, losing against Brighton, getting slapped against Brentford, no one knew what to expect. But please do hit that subscribe button as well. It'd be really, really much appreciated. Get us to 500 subscribers. And like the stream as well. But yeah, it was such a good game. And if you're an Arsenal fan watching, let us know in the comments. What was your thoughts on your team's performance today? We have had one Arsenal fan comment on this before. If you're in the chat, let us know. We got the job done. I was watching the thing the other day, and listen, Arsenal fans were being fairly cocky the other day. I was watching the thing, and Arsenal fans were being too cocky. And I was thinking, if I was there, I would have been like, well, if Arsenal been tested, have to play Liverpool. Like, Arsenal's opening games of the season, you'd expect them to win. Villa are poor. You'd expect them to beat that. Bournemouth don't even know where they are. I think they won yesterday. I think, I'm not too sure. Bournemouth got slapped against Liverpool, I think, the week after Arsenal beat them. You expect Arsenal to win their games. Did anyone expect us to beat Liverpool? No. Southampton, they're doing fairly well. Chelsea beat them, so you would have got that feeling. It's a way Southampton beat. We've had a fair few easy games leading up to this Arsenal game, but the Liverpool game was not an easy one. And even the Liverpool game showed that Manchester United can turn up at any moment, even when the other team are just hitting us, having all the chances in the world. Manchester United just need one good, decent chance. Boom, back it in it. The Manchester United last season, when teams were literally hitting Manchester United, chances, literally loads of chances, Manchester United conceded. Manchester United now have, they give a lot of teams chances, but they still go. You know, it's like in the second half, it's like Manchester United taught themselves to sit back and beat them on the counter. Then when we got the second goal, it wasn't sit back anymore. It was just go, 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 go. That's basically all it was. That's basically what it was. We just kept hitting at Arsenal. And then we got the third one. We got the third goal. Probably such Arsenal. We literally ripped Arsenal open with the third goal. We did. We ripped Arsenal open in the third goal. And I thought, you know, you still don't want to listen. You still don't listen. When you look at the Manchester United of last season, you still think to yourself, "I'm not going to get too carried away." I love Man United. Said Big Camber. Yeah, we all do. We all do. You know, we all love Manchester United. You know, even when they were getting slapped at the start of the season, we still loved them. You know, but make sure to hit that subscribe button. But I mean, I'm going to go through a few stats here. Shots on target, possession, passes, pass accuracy, all the basics. So Manchester United had 10 shots, Arsenal 16 shots. Manchester United had 6 shots on target, while Arsenal had 3. Manchester United 39% possession, 61% possession. All right, maybe just to talk about it. But anyways, Man United 307 passes, Arsenal 461. Pass accuracy for United was 78%, while Arsenal had 83. 13 fouls United, 9 fouls Arsenal, 3 yellow cards each, no red cards. Man United 4 offsides, Arsenal 0. 2 corners for United and 5 for Arsenal as well. So basically, all right, Arsenal were they were dominating on parts of the game. They were, you know, to be fair to them. But listen, as everyone says, the only stat that matters is the scoreline, and it was 3-1 United, and that's what mattered. That's what mattered, and that's what meant most to us. We got the job done, and it just goes to show, as much as Manchester United, you know, people do doubt us. Did anyone doubt us coming into this game? I'm not sure. I didn't doubt the lads. I actually didn't doubt them coming into this game today. I predicted 2-1. I was confident, even though Arsenal were on flying form. Arsenal were on flying form. But just goes to show, Manchester United just can just hit a team like that so far this season. What a game. What a result. We move. But we're going to go through the player ratings and our man of the match as well. So we have David De Gea. David De Gea, we had a good save in the first half. I think it was Martinelli headed it down. De Gea one-hander again. Didn't think he had much to do, but I'm gonna give him a 6.5. Listen, he didn't have much to do. De Gea really didn't have much to do, and it's always a good thing that he didn't have a lot to do. Malacia again. He was American. He was American. I think it was Bukayo Saka. It was Saka at one stage and Martinelli. He kept him quiet, and I'm gonna give him a 7. I'm gonna give Malacia a 7. I think listen, they all had a good game. There's no point saying I think he had a good game. They all had a good game. Martinez. Well, what to do with Martinez? He had such a good game. He kept everyone quiet. Jesus quiet. Smith Rowe quiet. Martinelli quiet. Odegaard quiet. Obviously, when they were coming towards him, that's when he kind of took them over. I'm going to give Malacia a 7 and Martinez a 7.5. He had a good game. Varane, a 7 as well. Yeah, I thought Varane did fairly well. He showed the passion. And listen, if you show passion and fight and show that you love this club and you put out a shift, that's what happens. And Arsenal have a young team, by the way. So, and Varane ain't young, but when you run off Varane, Varane just boom, back, boom. The low, I'm going to give him a 6.5. He was okay. Now, Joe, I'm going to give him a 7. There's no point giving anyone else low. I'm going to give him a 7. The more I think about it, the more he had a decent, bit quiet, but I thought he did fairly well. Do I think we still need a new right back, even with the low here? Yes. But we'll see what happens anyway, won't we? Scott McTominay. McTominay had a good game. He really, really had a good game. I'm going to give him a 7. I'm going to give him a 7.5. I actually thought McTominay had a good game. I mean, ever since we signed Casemiro, he's been good. Or is that just McTominay realises, listen, I'm shit, I need to up my game. And he did. And we got the job done in the end, which was good. Which was good for him. He was aggressive. He was showing fight. He was taking players out of the game. He was taking one for the team. I actually thought it was good. I'm gonna give him an 8. People might disagree with me, but I actually thought it was okay. I actually thought McTominay had a very, very good game today. Eriksen again. I mean, he got the assist, didn't he? I'm gonna give him an 8. I thought our midfield. Listen, I expected this game to be won on midfield, and I think it was. So yeah, McTominay and Eriksen, I think they both deserve it. I mean, listen, Casemiro should have started, but the way McTominay and Eriksen kept that midfield tight, yeah, that's why I'm going to give him that rating he is. Jadon Sancho did fairly well, but yeah, I'm going to give him a 6.5. I mean, he didn't really think he got much. It came off some early in the second half. So yeah, I'm going to give him a 6.5. Bruno Fernandes was good as well. I actually thought Bruno was good. Again, a lot of people aren't really a big fan of him, but I think he's starting to get his confidence back slowly but surely. Yeah, I'm going to give him a 7.5 as well. I know people are probably giving McTominay higher, but just if you watch the game back, McTominay's going to get a 7.5 now because it'd be unfair. So McTominay 7.5 and Bruno 7.5. Anthony, I mean, debut goal came off early in the second half as well. I think it was for Fred or Ronaldo. It was a crazy tactical substitution, but if you look at the results, it did us fairly well. I'm gonna give him a I mean, he did well. I'm gonna give him a 7. And Rashford, well, he did get the 2 goals. In fairness to him, I think it's only right we give him an 8, and I think it's only right we give him a 9. Yeah, they actually had a decent second half. Ever since when Ronaldo, Rashford is better on the wing. If you put Ronaldo striker, useless. Ronaldo's the player that likes to give the service. He's not the one that likes to receive it. He likes to give service. And when Ronaldo came on, Ronaldo was a striker. Rashford was on the left. Then it was Sancho or Bruno was on the very winger at that stage in the second half. He was good on the wing, and you've seen against Liverpool, striker Rashford was useless. When we threw him on the left wing in the second half, he was good, and he got the goals because he's on the left wing. He's like, if you've seen it, Ronaldo, and it was like the midfielders and Ronaldo was kind of giving Rashford the run. But when you're the striker, you can't come back. When you're the winger, you have that room. When you're the striker, you can only give the service, not get it. So yeah, I'm gonna give Rashford. I'm gonna give him an 8.5. I thought he was fairly well. Maguire only came on. I'm gonna give him an average 5. Ronaldo, I'll give him a 6. Fred a 6, and Casemiro didn't really know he came on, but I'm gonna give him a 5. I mean, man of the match, thought he did. I actually thought he did very well today, and I'm gonna give it. I know I gave Rashford a high rating, but I'm gonna give man of the match to Christian Eriksen. I actually thought he did. I thought he was actually. He was everywhere, wasn't he? I thought he was everywhere. I thought he had a fairly good game. I'm not sure whether people would agree with me, but let me know. Let me know your man of the match. Let me know your man of the match in the comments below, because I think Eriksen should get it. He had a fairly good game. And yeah, I mean, speaking of the devil, he's on there talking for a man that had a scare in his career last season. He did well. But that has been the preview. Thanks for the preview, the post-match reaction. Manchester United 3, Arsenal 1, 3 points in the bag. Talk to you in a bit.